Hello everyone, thank you so much for listening to All I Do Is Fail. If you'd like a bonus episode every single week, you can subscribe to our Patreon.
Patreon.com/AIDIF POD gets you an extra episode every week for just $5 a month. So get on that patreon.com/AIDIF POD and help support the podcast. We really appreciate it. Thank you to all our Patreon subscribers.
See you on the Patreon, piffies.
Hello and welcome to All I Do Is Fail. I am your host Tom Elwes. I'm joined today back in the studio, Mr. Ali Woods.
So, I have someone to thank.
Okay.
Jesus.
Right. For saving you.
For saving me. No, not Jesus. I have Guy Williams to thank. Firstly, I'm going to start doing this. Patreon subscribers. We normally thank the Patreon subscribers on the Patreon, but we're going to start thanking you on the longer episodes. So Guy Williams has become a patron. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy your extra episode, Guy Williams. Get that out of the way. Have a good week. And hello, rest of the piffies. How are you doing? How are you, Tom?
I'm good. I'm well. I'm surviving. I'm thriving.
Did you enjoy the football last night, yeah?
No. The less we talk about that, the better.
Who do you support against Arsenal?
Oh,
Didn't they win?
Fantastic, Phoebe. Fantastic. They didn't they? I thought that, but they won the league this year, right? I saw that guy with a T-shirt of the Premier League table printed for Christmas.
There were loads of cheers outside. I just genuinely assumed Arsenal won.
What you've got is Arsenal haters.
And yeah, just a lot of hate on the internet I'm feeling today. So yeah, the less we say about that, the better. Phoebe, you've returned from holidays.
I've returned.
Phoebe is
I'm
back.
so happy to be back with you boys.
How's Venice?
It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
It was so beautiful.
Did it smell?
No, this is what lots of people have said since I've come back.
Because obviously I only like to go on holiday in the United Kingdom, and I heard Venice smells well bad and there's no point going.
You got to check out the canals of Rotherham.
Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing you can't find in Rotherham you can find in Venice. It's easy. What are you on about?
Got a paddling pool out back.
Yeah.
Oh, you can lie on my belly. It's a gondola.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you go on one of the gondolas? I heard they're super expensive.
No, I actually didn't. But we went on a water taxi.
Was also known as a boat.
Yeah.
Yes.
We went on one of these water cars.
Whoa.
It was insane.
I mean, to be honest, I was living out a different plot line.
What, you had your main adventure, main character plotline going on?
Potentially, yeah.
Oh, exciting.
We're going to cover that in
The worst week.
Worst week.
We'll cover that.
Which, by the way, I was so excited because whilst I was in Venice, I was like, I'm not going to win worst week. For once, I'm actually going to win.
Potentially best?
Best, maybe.
We don't celebrate that kind of thing on this
We
podcast.
don't celebrate wins here.
No. Well, unfortunately, Tom won the lottery and I got engaged, so you might still win.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Phoebe's had the best week for years. Well, once again, Phoebe takes her tally to 18 to Tom's 1 to Ali's 0. That is worst week. How are you? But you, Tom, are you good? You enjoying yourself?
I'm
outside of the football.
Been having a good time.
How was it last week? Obviously, I'm not going to listen to it. But what I heard was people messaged us and said Freya was a very good replacement host.
Yeah. Some people said keep her on. That's what they messaged me, but...
if I could have an escape route off this podcast, don't think I'm not leaving this podcast because I want to be here. It's because no one wants to take it up. I'm the resentful teacher teaching class because no one else wants to.
You got to grind it out.
Yeah.
No, she was good. She was, had good insight, good wisdom. She witnessed an attack on the way to the podcast.
Oh my God.
Welcome to London. So that's, what can I say?
Well, no, it wasn't like a physical attack, but like a busker was playing. It was like an attack on my ears. Gross. So, like, play something we know.
I mean, she sort of did kind of say it like that, but there was blood and a stabbing. But,
Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Welcome to London, guys. Stay safe. Vigilance.
Yeah.
Vigilance. That's
Did
what
you
we
tell her how to get here and went, yeah, just go through this alleyway, man. Hey, it's fine. It's fine at this time. What you're recording at 1 a.m. on a Saturday night?
Yeah.
Just it's like easy cut through.
You just jump the hedge. Yeah. But yeah, no, it was great. It's great having Freya on.
And Lucas was.
Yeah, GCC Lucas at it. Little bit of an update from last week. So my fail for last week, my worst week. I was worst week because I was, messaged by a sex toy company.
What's going on, bro?
Yeah, I was messaged by a sex toy company, and then first of all, very quickly I learned no money involved, not a penny. But they were going to give me a £200 male masturbation toy. They wanted me to be the face of male masturbation with something called an auction, which is it looks like a sort of torture device. Yeah, it looks like a torture device that you put your penis in. Cost £200 though. We read the reviews online. Spent a lot of the podcast, Lucas, reading out the reviews.
Yeah.
You know, waterproof, etc.
So have you got it today?
Yeah, so anyway, you'll see me doing my advert for the auction.
That's for the Patreon subscribers.
Yeah.
Tom's going to do a live auction usage.
I'm going to do it sort of shopping channel style with a cucumber and be like, oh, the relief this gives you is unbelievable. I mean, there's so many speeds and limit. Oh, it's So anyway, you can subscribe to the Patreon for that if you want to see that, please.
Get an unboxing video. Yeah. What have we got here, guys? Oh, it's an auction.
Whoa. Wasn't expecting this.
Wow. Now, I've been reading a lot about the auction after getting it out. Now, fortunately, I have my AAAs with me.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you need more than AAAs.
Yeah, no, I think you can charge it, but I think you can take it in the bath. So that's a depressing insight.
He thinks.
Yeah.
And you can, I mean, I've heard that you can take it into the bath with you.
Yeah, machine washable.
Why did they think you'd be a good fit for this?
They took a look at me and they were like, this guy knows about solo masturbation. That's what they thought.
We've heard you've had a baby recently, Tom.
Yeah. You're the target market, mate. You're the target. Perfect.
We're looking for sad men who, ideally, a few years ago, had a rampant sex life.
Yeah. Still want to keep a thrill alive, but want to retain a steady relationship. The auction's for you. There we go. We've done your advert for you, love honey. Give us the money, okay?
Do you think since having a child, you masturbate less?
I masturbate less.
Or
Stop
more?
trying to hit on him.
Yeah, I don't have. I don't really have
questions.
the sort of will to live anymore. So I think, like, just generally, all
That's what I
sex
was
drive is
thinking,
gone.
Yeah,
I can't imagine you masturbating, Tom, and I've tried.
Um,
I'm wondering what you masturbate to, sort of maybe Martinelli goals, assists, highlights, skills of the 22-23 season.
Quite a lot of that.
Yeah.
I know a girl who masturbates to pictures of herself.
What?
And she's in this room.
And she's here with us today.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she was like, well, she takes pictures of herself.
What, naked?
No, as in, like, she'll get a picture of herself, take off the head.
Wait.
She's like, I've got a cracking pair of tits.
Wait, she does it naked or not naked?
She gay?
I don't.
I don't think it matters if it's yourself.
Well, but then maybe if you're into tits.
Well, you're obviously gay, mate. You're gay. Yeah, that's the problem. You're gay.
But you know, if I was
big
super into,
lezo.
if I was super into cocks and I saw my cock, I'd be like, good for that cock. It looks like mine. It's not got my face.
I would never masturbate to. Wait, so she takes photos of herself naked. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if she just had a photo of herself or if she's like taking them specifically.
Right, and then she cuts her head off.
Yeah, she sort of just blocks the head out, so she's just looking at the boobs.
Does the sort of little alien face on her face, whatever, and then she masturbates to herself.
Well, I think that's more normal than if you had your face in it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's more normal than your face in it, but
it's still not
that's
normal.
Self-love and self-confidence.
That's a lot of self-confidence. A lot. I mean, to really look at yourself and be like, "Whoa, that's."
Does she have sex with a mirror?
Yeah.
Like looking at herself.
Oh yeah, I didn't think
Right,
about
let
that.
me take these questions back to. But that's less. That's something different as well, isn't it? That's almost like voyeurism of yourself.
Yeah, and
you'd
what
watch
wanking
yourself-
to your own body isn't.
Because you're not seeing the action of it.
I think it's
If you didn't want to watch, so this is quite ethical porn, really, because you're only. Really, I think we should be masturbating only to pictures and videos of ourselves.
I disagree.
So Phoebe is defending this because it's her. So that's why.
Yeah.
That's why Phoebe
No, I
suddenly
don't-
launched into this.
Yeah.
But I thought
I don't have
if
the
you want to
boobs.
date Phoebe, you gotta be sure to really look like Phoebe because you got no chance otherwise.
you know when you bring something up with your mates and you think everyone's going to agree one way and they go the other way.
The egg ick. By the way, I'm still getting people saying to me
The egg ick.
that the egg ick is real.
Yeah, we had
So-
that as a comment on our
Just
YouTube.
as a quick one of the wanking.
Yeah.
If you had a clone of yourself, would you
if
shag your clone?
Are they a clone like completely like they're
Yeah, they're
literally like do
identical,
every-
100%.
No, but would
And
they
brain,
do
yes.
everything the same as
Yeah,
you? Then
yeah.
yes, I'd like to know because I'd like feedback on what I'm like.
I would also like that feedback. I think I would as well.
but
Yeah.
but you're
Although
you're forgetting
What, you wouldn't?
that
No,
you
you're the
don't shag men, Tom.
No, he's the
so
weird
what
one.
on earth is this?
He's the weird
So
one.
You're gay for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically,
Yeah.
is what you're saying.
I don't know.
You
Let's give it a whirl.
Well, so you are having sex anally with your clone, or your clones bumming you?
No, because
Be a
you
difficult
need to,
one.
you
Does
need
it
to be able
matter?
to feel
If we're the
both.
same, does it matter?
It's a Rorschach test. It tells you there's no wrong answer, but it tells you a lot about the person.
But you'd need to be able to feel both ends, wouldn't you?
well, hey, who you been talking to? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's about the things you don't feel. Yeah, the space left.
I don't know. Anyway, we'll leave that up to the debate. If you're out there, do you think it's weird to masturbate to pictures of yourself? And if you had a clone, would you have sex with it? Okay, let's move on to worst week. Cool. Okay, who wants to go first?
Please, can I go first? Because I don't think I'm going to win.
Okay, off you go.
Go for it, Phoebe.
I don't know how to start a worst week when I've not had bad things happen.
Well,
Or do I try to find the bad?
You sort of to tell us about your week and then pick out any things you might be a bit bad. But
So
yeah, just tell us about your week.
I went to Venice, and it
Okay.
was very. That's how they. The
That's how they.
Italians pronounce
That's how they say it in Windsor.
Yeah.
Windsor's getting very. We'll get to this, but Windsor's getting very excited about
Yeah.
the coronation.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Windsor? No way.
No
Windsor.
way.
Weird.
There's thousands of people coming for a concert at the weekend.
Oh yeah. Who's playing Rage Against the Machine?
Yeah. I think who is it? Is it Katy Perry's playing it? I think Katy Perry's doing it.
Is
Yeah.
she?
Yeah.
Katy Perry.
I swear, Katy Perry.
Kay Pezza.
Can we get? We'll get
Her
a bit
and
of
Charles
a
are close.
compound on that, but I'm pretty sure Katy Perry's playing the old Concertado. He's managed to rate big names. He's getting in.
He's got a big budget.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got a fucking huge budget.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see the Bank of England said this week that the head of the Bank of England said people are just gonna accept that they're poorer.
Yeah. Yeah. You
What's
just be
this?
like,
The head of the Bank of England said people in England are just going to have to accept that they're poorer. Like,
Yeah.
There's no fix to this.
there's no good way round. We fucked it, and we're poorer.
Wow.
So, and Prince Charles, or King Charles, sorry, he's got a Katy Perry eyes.
That's birthday too. It's
Oh my
coronation.
goodness, it is. It's
Yeah.
Take That, Katy Perry, Lionel Richie.
Oh.
Lionel Richie's got. Where's he come from? He hasn't done a gig in like 15 years, has he?
No, well, he's back. He's back. Richie.
Andrea Bocelli,
Take That makes sense.
Take that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freya Ridings. That's a bit weird.
She went to my school. She was 3 years
she?
below me. Yeah.
My
3 years
old
ago, yeah,
housemate
yeah,
loves her.
Yeah. She was always singing in assembly.
There's also a
Annoying.
virtual
Yeah.
choir.
A virtual choir.
Yeah.
My kind of choir.
In the metaverse.
Yeah.
It's gone to the metaverse. Virtual. And now we ask the Royal Assembly to put on their VR goggles.
Yeah. It goes through some kind of wormhole and there's like aliens playing and singing.
And diversity is going to be there.
Oh.
No,
Wow.
maybe not diversity, but
No, that's just
Jordan,
one black guy.
Jordan Banjo.
We're very excited to announce this year that we'll have diversity because someone's married a half Indian
Indian
fella,
fella, yeah.
and he'll be there. So that'll be nice for
That'd be good.
everyone.
Bit of diversity.
What do you call him? What banjo?
Ashley.
Ashley
Jordan, no, Jordan is
Oh,
the
so
other
not-
one. He's doing Desert Island Discs.
Well, it's not PC to say the other one.
Yeah.
The other banjo.
Oh Jesus! Oh. Anyway, Phoebe,
Uh-oh.
Phoebe, on
Oh,
with
sorry,
your
right.
on with
So,
your trip.
Venice. Basically, it's an absolutely beautiful city.
Yeah.
By day and
I've
also
heard.
by night. We also went to the surrounding islands, Murano, Burano, Torcello.
Of course.
Everything was lovely, but I got a little bit sidetracked because I had an Italian romance.
Woo!
Ooh, okay.
My little Italian bambino.
Oh,
as a child.
a child. That's disgusting. We don't promote that on this
Disgust-
podcast.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
please leave.
It's not a child,
Okay.
but he is
Oh.
younger than me.
How old? Okay.
So I turned into, you know, those like older British women that go away to Italy and have
Yeah.
like flings with younger
It's
men.
my favourite. That was my favourite show on Channel 5 for a while.
What was
You
it?
see, there was like it was like
I've married a Spanishman.
No, it's literally like the women in their about 80s. Well, let's say 60 to 80, and they come back with like a 21-year-old Jamaican guy.
Oh my gosh.
And they're like,
they're super
and they're
rich,
like,
are they?
I love him, I
Yeah.
love him. And then within about a year, he's like, he's got his passport. He's for some reason he didn't want to speak to me now. He's gone. He's gone.
What was this show called?
It was, I don't know, like lovers, whatever. But yeah, it was just women basically getting ripped off. But a part of me thinks, fair enough.
Oh, a penis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was literally so stereotypical. We would like stroll around Venice holding hands whilst he recited poetry to me.
Wait. Who did you go with?
My housemates.
Okay, and you dipped.
No, he joined the trip.
Where did you meet him?
Well, yeah. Where did you meet him?
Just on the street.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Is this another homeless person?
Yeah.
Taking back to your
No.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
Feed him.
You
Yeah.
take me
Yeah.
to London, no? You take me to London, no? Yeah.
Guys, Mario is
Yeah.
going to be staying with us
The whole trip.
He's very small and lovely, and he
Yeah.
knows a lot of poetry.
Yeah.
He does bite his hands a lot.
Yeah. Guys, we do have to pay for his dinners now, okay? So,
He's a good guy. He'll show us around. He says he knows the best toilets, he
yeah.
said.
Okay, so a random Italian man comes up to you on the street. You're in awe.
We went up to them actually.
Oh, okay.
My housemate, we were drunk. My housemate and I had been drinking.
Yeah.
And she wanted a cigarette, so I approached a nice-looking bunch of people.
Yeah, there were some Argos smoking.
Yeah.
And he was like, fuck
There's
them.
some Argos, and I was like,
Fuck
not
mugs
them,
out there.
not them.
Yeah.
Fuck mugs, did you just say?
Fuck mugs.
Oh.
Fuck mugs that's a whole different thing.
And I said, "Scusi, do you have a cigarette?" And then he said, "Yeah, but can you roll it?" And to which my friend said no. So then that's how we kind of got chatting because we were waiting for him to roll the
Okay.
cigarette. And then he was like, "Do you want to come drinking with us, like in this like bar nearby?" And we were like, "Yeah, okay, we're on holiday."
Yeah.
And then it blossomed from there.
Did your housemate get with one of them as well?
No, there was a
Awkward.
guy.
Oh my
Loser.
god, that's so
No,
annoying.
there was a guy there that looked like Adam Driver.
Right.
Okay.
Like genuinely looked like Adam Driver. And we
In
thought-
which film?
Just all of
in
them.
Black Klansman, he was using
Yeah.
the N-word a lot.
Star Wars. Wore a helmet the whole time. Was weird. Yeah.
But like every time she was sort of like, every time we thought something might happen, he would just immediately be like, "My girlfriend broke up with me like 10 days ago."
And she's like, great.
So
Perfect.
so it was sort of like he just
Oh.
cock blocked himself really there.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Wait, but so he wasn't in the mood. He was still love.
I think so.
No, that's it.
Wait, so this is the guy who was with your mate?
Yeah.
Maybe he was just taking one for the team for his mate, probably. Like, I'm just thinking about how that dichotomy right there, and we'll see.
Because I would have thought if my girlfriend broke
Yeah.
up with me and then
10 days ago,
later,
you'd be like, well on it.
there was a lady throwing herself at me who,
Yeah.
They weren't
lived
throwing
abroad.
themselves. My friend was not throwing herself
Okay.
at Adam Driver.
Right.
I
My,
like that known for the record.
okay, this is my
Okay.
theory. Plot theory. He's still got a girlfriend, and he was just trying to be nice because his mate
No,
was
no,
copping off
because
with you.
we met him multiple times throughout the trip, and he would say to everybody almost immediately,
Yeah.
"Oh, my girlfriend's just broken up." Like that would kind of be his like opening statement almost.
Didn't have a personality. And weirdly, as the days went on, it still stayed to 10 days ago. So I
Yeah.
don't know. I think he had had something up with him.
Weird.
Adam Driver. Okay, so then you got, what's this guy's name? Just first name. Whole name.
Leonardo.
Leonardo.
God.
Oof.
Lived in the
fucking
sewers with a rat.
Yeah. Mario and Leonardo. Are you sure these are not just made up people? Is that-
I like the idea that Leonardo is like, Phoebe, you are beautiful. Let
Yeah.
me say poetry. And then Adam Driver's like, I broke up with my girlfriend 10 days ago.
That is
It's like,
essentially how. it
okay, dude.
I'm not. Mario and Leonardo. These are very stereo. You sure these aren't just like a couple of
Mario-
Brits pretending
Mario
to be
doesn't
Italian?
exist.
I
He
made up Mario.
Yeah, mate.
Made Mario.
My name's Mario. And this is Leonardo.
Did you
yeah.
open with that? I actually saw the Super Mario movie before I came here. Is that like your life? Do you like get around through a network of green pipes?
Sewers.
Oh, well, that's cool. And so what did
Yeah.
he do?
What do you mean?
As in, like, what was he doing in Italy or in Venice?
Studying.
Oh, wow, he's really young.
Yeah.
School?
School.
Okay.
He was getting up, getting his little shorts on, getting a school uniform in the morning. Just.
I was making his
Mama!
You could be a mature student.
Yeah.
You can be.
He wasn't, but you can.
Yeah, you can be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. What was he studying?
Sign language.
Okay. Cool.
Language of love.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So and then you had this romantic period,
Yes.
and then eventually was it saying goodbye? Was it? Did you see him every day of the trip? Was it?
Pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah. And one night he took us to this cool like drag night in this like anti-fascist squat thing.
Oh, that's sounds very you.
Sounds very me,
yes.
doesn't it?
He knows how to win your heart.
It might be the one.
Yeah, took me to a drag show in an anti-fascist squad.
The way that he
just that sentence.
Every word brings a huge weight to it. There's no fat in that sentence, is there? You can't take a single word out of
the
that.
way he described it, he was like, "Oh, it's this squat."
And you're like, I'm in. Where are we going?
And he was like, but not with negative connotations. Like, there's no drug addicts.
Okay, good. Okay.
That's word for word how
Yeah.
he described
And
it.
you're like, well, not like the ones back home then.
I was like, oh, well, I'm not that interested then.
Yeah.
But
Wow,
I tell
sounds
you,
good.
you did have to squat over the toilet there. There was
Okay.
like a hole in the floor, and then two sort of raised like outlines of feet,
Mm.
and you'd have to stand on the feet and try and not slip off it because it was covered in everyone's piss.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And yeah,
But you were like, this is amazing.
You're right.
I was just singing along to "Call Me Maybe" whilst I peed, so it was great.
Okay. As usual.
As
That's
usual.
the only way it gets going.
So you went to your anti-fascist drag show squat rave.
Yes.
And then on the last night, what happened?
Yeah,
Was
how'd you leave it?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We said goodbye, and then he walked home and wrote a poem about me.
Oh, well, it was a limerick.
Yeah.
Roses
once was
are
a
red,
girl.
violets are blue. I love you, Phoebe, but I don't want to see you too.
Yeah. I'm done with you. Yeah.
Done with you.
done with you.
Oh, well, that's lovely, isn't it? What a sweet.
Yeah.
It's nice when you have those holiday flings and holiday romances.
Yeah. Oh, fond memories.
Did you ever have them, Tom?
Many. Yep. Good old times.
How many?
I remember in Montpellier, I helped this lady with a chest of drawers, and then we got chatting. That was fun.
Phew.
Yeah.
Talk us through that.
So I was with my mates, and there was this lady there with another lady carrying a chest of drawers through the streets of Montpellier, and they were struggling. And I was like, I don't think chivalry's dead, as much as the woke brigade want us to believe that you can't do this anymore.
Yeah. They want you just to shout at her stuff like, you can do this, you can lift it, love, and not help.
Yeah. You can do this on your own. You
Yeah.
don't need a man.
No.
I don't think adding love on the end is that helpful.
Well, there you go.
You
Silence
can do it,
even
you
Once
when-
strong,
again.
independent woman.
Once again being shut
queen.
down.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I say to anyone trying to get a pram off the train on their own. I go, "You're a queen."
Yeah, you can do
and then
it.
I just barge past them. So, anyway, so I said, "Assistance." French.
Okay.
It's French for assistance,
Yeah.
I think, or maybe
Okay.
help.
What, you help?
Probably you screaming, help, help.
Yeah. That's how you get their attention. I find.
Okay.
I always, if I see a woman on the street, I start going, "Help!" And then they go, "What's up?" And I go, "What is up?"
Oh, God.
So anyway, so then they go, yeah, because in France you're allowed to have gender roles. So have you seen
Okay.
all their language is
Yeah, I
fucking
know.
gendered? You know what I mean? I don't know whether
It's a confusing time.
the Zim Zimmers are, but
Yeah.
it's French.
I was talking about this with my Italian bimbo. He was saying that there's no gender fluid term. And I said, Zim? And he said, no. I was like, but introduce it. So I think we're going to make the move, guys.
Oh, nice.
Zimmers. I said bimmers as well, but he didn't understand.
You played in the song. Ooh, na, 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 na. Hey, it takes a while to get going. Hang on. Na, na, na. He's looking at you like, is this English song? You're like, no. I think it's Jamaican.
It's
I
good.
don't know. So, so then, and then we helped them, me and my mate helped them move this chest of drawers into their flat. And then exchange numbers, and then we hung out later in the holiday.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Much better than anything I did, so that's good.
It was nice.
Yeah, cool. Okay, Phoebe, so you've had quite an exciting week.
And it's my birthday tomorrow, so I just can't imagine that anything bad is going to
Yeah.
happen, really.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to win worst week.
No, I think
that's a great
you're
week.
good. You're
Anything
good.
bad? No, it's all good.
I mean, yeah, but let's just. I don't want to think about it. I want to win. I don't want to win worst week.
Okay, Tom, how was your week?
I feel like it should
So,
go to you, Alec.
A lot of my week is encompassing what happened yesterday in terms of negativity. So I went to the pub. Had to get there at about 10 to 6 to get a standing spot.
Oh my god.
I'm at the Gunners pub.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
Right. Fucking BBC show up. BBC camera crew show up. Right. They position themselves as like a stage next to the projector. Right.
Yeah,
like in the
yeah,
corner, and they on like a raised level. So the camera crew start going up there. I'm pissed off, to be honest, because pints now £7.50.
What?
£7.50.
Jesus.
That's the world we live in.
Christ. 2
Just for
pints
that
of 15
night
quid.
or in general now?
No, in general, £7.50.
Okay.
No, well, at that pub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
everywhere.
£7 pints is not unheard of. It's like the Bank of England said, we're worse off. Okay, we're worse off, and we just got to accept it. We're fucked.
Tom's everywhere Tom goes, it's £7.50 pints is normal, wherever I go,
Yeah.
Soho House, Shoreditch House.
Anywhere with a house after it.
yeah. Whereas Phoebe's at the squat. She's at the squat. So you get, basically, you should pay €10 at the start, and then you get alcoholic liquid. We don't tell you what it is.
Or you can trade. There's a barter system for you can trade goods.
But you just help yourself. It's out of these IV drips.
And we all share one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it's. I paid a lot for pints, so that's pissed me off. And then game starts, right?
Who are you watching this with? The child, your baby?
Yeah, he's on my shoulders. And and then I mean it's packed, and then obviously we start not doing well, and then every time Man City score, they have a light on the front of the camera, and the BBC turning on the camera to catch reaction of us. So then they score, and then people realise that they're doing that, and then when the third goal went in, which is about the time I left the pub, people started to turn on the camera, and people were starting to throw pints and stuff at the fucking camera.
Way.
Yeah, and call them cunts. And be like, people were chanting like, "We're not the 10 o'clock news." We're not the 10 o'clock news, which was quite funny, but also it was pretty devastating. And then I just walked home quite drunk and miserable.
Yeah. You actually left early.
Yeah, I mean, once you've gone 3-0 down, I didn't really see the point in staying. It was grim. That was my grim week. Ali?
Well, I thought Arsenal won, didn't they, though, in the end?
Yeah.
So my week, I was in Seville.
Yeah. Oh well,
you football game.
You went Seville, beautiful. You went all the way to Seville to watch your team lose.
Yeah, to get beat 3-0. But Seville's lovely though. Mm-hmm. It's great, isn't it?
Did you go to that art gallery that I suggested?
Nah.
Did you go to the Game of Thrones gardens?
Nah.
Did you go to the main?
No.
All right.
Did you eat an orange?
No.
The orange is good.
We went to the local Irish pub and
O'Neill's.
And just hunkered down. No, we did go to the Game of Thrones garden bit. Yeah. And we didn't go to the art gallery. We passed a couple of art galleries, but we didn't actually go to one in the end.
But did you have an orange?
I had orange juice. I'm not sure. I don't think I had. People were like, "Oh, you could pick oranges off the trees." I don't see any oranges on trees.
Really?
Maybe it wasn't the season.
Yeah, it must have not been because there's normally millions of them.
Yeah, that's what I heard, but no. But we did a Segway tour.
That's very touristy.
My dad booked it. He was like, apparently it's great.
Did you go around the park though on the Segway? That's probably quite fun.
It was cool.
Yeah. It's cool.
I've been on a Segway in so long.
Did you go to the bull ring? I went to the bull ring when I was there.
No, because I believe in animal rights.
Oh, right. Okay.
And because I'm a Taurus.
Huh? Yeah.
They're a bull. Wait, hang on. So was it a guided tour? Like the tour guide was on a Segway?
He was on a Segway as well,
and
yeah.
then there's like a bunch of you, or was it just
So
private?
I was worried that it might just be two of us, but it was us two and then an American gay couple, which I was happy with.
Okay.
And then the last person was a person he was training. So this lady who was just starting out as a tour guide.
Right. Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant training on the Segway.
But he did have to do that as well. Like she'd not been on a Segway.
Was Segway easy to use?
Have you not used a Segway?
No.
Mate, Segways are sick. Segways are so easy to use. Unfortunately, you just look so lame, but they're so easy.
It's an incredibly lame
Honestly,
thing.
yeah, it's so good.
Are they like an e-scooter? Because I'm not very good at those.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't go on an e-scooter. I mean, it must be safer than an e-scooter. Okay. It's more chill. But we had to wear hair nets under the helmet as well.
Cool.
You look like a dinner lady going around.
Yeah.
I got those scooters when we were in Seville, and to be fair, Ali was pretty damn pregnant at that point. Well, I was like, "I'll be all right." And we got the e-scooters. You can rent them, and we zip it around. Yeah,
they're everywhere. Yeah, was it good? She all right then?
Yeah, didn't fall off. Be all right.
I'd be worried. But Luke always makes fun of me for that, my partner, because
you always want to wear a helmet.
Well, I tell her she should wear a helmet. So she cycles around London.
Does she not wear a helmet when she cycles?
She doesn't wear a helmet because she's used to the bloody Irish countryside.
Yeah,
but she could literally get under a bus.
Literally, thank you, Phoebe. See, you know what's really cool? Safety.
I think that's the ginger in us, and we're just extra cautious about everything.
Yeah, you lot
we're
losers. I
allergic
never wear a
to the
helmet.
sun.
We can't believe she's not wearing a hat, let alone a helmet. But so I'm not good at cycling and scooting and stuff like that. But we saw the team lose. That was bad. So saw our team lose 3-0, playing shite, which was a bad start. But generally, Seville was pretty lovely. Came back. Gigs was sort of fine. I feel like I've been out of comedy. I feel like I've had a thing of I've not been on it with comedy. I need the next thing I'm working towards. So
you need something big.
Yeah. So I've had a bit of existential stuff with that.
No.
Yeah, but nothing major. I mean, on Sunday I watched my team get through to the final of the FA Cup at Wembley.
Yeah. Now you're going to have to stop them. Just destroying the only sort of pride that you have in your club.
So are we about to finish the football then?
Yes.
Well,
She
yeah,
said
and-
hopefully.
yeah.
Wow.
For about it's only got about 5-6 weeks left, and then it will be done for.
6 weeks.
Well, it'll be done for sort of 2.5 months, but then pre-season probably starts after like a month and a half or something
Yeah.
like that. So,
Needs
yeah,
to.
plenty of football on the calendar.
Yay.
And I tell you what, but no, I've been back working at comedy, doing gigs, working on stuff. I had a lovely preview. Thank everyone who came to my work in progress last night. But I tell you what is bad about the week. I've been missing my girlfriend.
Where's she been? Ibiza.
She's left him.
Yeah, she's gone. She's gone.
I don't know. I haven't replied to her yet, but I'm annoyed. No, she went back to Ireland.
Oh, right.
She's back
For a better life. Yeah. Fair enough.
close to the bone. She's supposed to be back today. Well, she's back today. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, there you go.
I'll see you later.
You get to see
I've
it.
already booked in a cuddle,
Right. Let's get between
That's
gigs.
So sad.
Yeah.
said the singleton.
Okay. Well, I think.
Said the girl lamenting
Yeah.
some Italian
Go
student.
date more 19-year-old Italians, Phoebe.
He's not in the teens.
So he's 20. Oh,
Oh.
Phoebe!
Oh, that's not going to go well. That's not going to go well.
Well, go on, get on it. If he's all right, then go for it. Why not?
Go for it. All right. So who wins worst week? Maybe me. You went to Seville. That's all
We
right.
both went abroad. I think
You both
that
went abroad.
By default, you win.
Yeah. I just have to throw points at the BBC cameras. It's not different, you know.
Yeah, Tom, you win. Your hopes and dreams for this year are done. With.
Crushed. There's anything I was looking forward to, and it's gone now. All right, Danzo. Off we go. Okay, let's move on to our next section, and it is Agony Uncle, but not in a weird way.
Hey, Uncle is, of course, where you send in your problems and we solve them. Right, so I've got this one sent into the official AIDIF Pod account. You can follow us at AIDIF Pod, AIDIFPOD. We're posting clips regularly. Check them out. So they've opened with, can I ask an Agony Uncle here?
Yeah,
Bloody hope
Yes,
so.
you may.
Yeah.
Bloody hope so, mate.
if you want.
My good friend broke up with her boyfriend last year. Must be about a full year now. I forget the specifics, but she broke up with him. Nothing dramatic, but felt they weren't compatible anymore. They were going out for 4 years. Anyway, she then had an existential crisis about being single and in her late 20s, and they have essentially been sleeping together on and off since then. She'll message him, they sleep together a few times, then he says, we shouldn't do this anymore. Then it happens again. My other friend and I have tried to convince her to stop because she'll never move on like this. So now she keeps it a secret from us. Lol. And now I don't even know what my advice should be. Mostly I want to tell her to stop seeing him at all for like 6 months. But part of me thinks if they keep being drawn to each other, should they just get back together? What do we do with that?
Okay, I've got a theory.
Okay.
He wants to bang other people. That's a good start. It's a strong start.
Tom got
and
in
I'm
with the
gonna stick
truth
with it.
bombs today.
Yeah,
We need that.
yeah.
He was just chatting to you because he was trying to help his mate out.
Wait, sorry. Just to
He's banging other people.
just to clarify, did she break up with him?
Says she broke up with him, yeah.
Oh,
Do we have a
About
reason?
a year ago. No, it just says nothing
Not
dramatic.
compatible.
Nothing, yeah, not compatible.
well, that someone wants to bang other people. Maybe it's her then, and she keeps sneaking back to him. But ultimately, someone wants to sleep with someone else. Otherwise, you would just get back together.
I feel like she's gaslighting herself.
Okay.
Where like you, speaking from experience,
This is where we've got to. You're just gaslighting and masturbating about yourself.
I'm
Stop
my
gaslighting
own
yourself.
Yeah,
partner.
yeah.
And wank off to your
Yeah.
own tits.
It's got to a
right?
point where people are going to be fighting themselves on Twitter. Like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, first of all, that's my advice. Wank over yourself.
Wank over yourself.
Yes,
No,
learn
so-
self-love.
So Phoebe's advice is go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Get yourself an Aucton and you'll be good to go.
But I think, if you break up with someone because you're not like super compatible, but you keep sleeping with them,
Right.
then you're probably not. It's because you're scared, isn't it, of the unknown, of moving on. That's what I would say. So I feel like she's gaslighting herself, but she needs to come to that realization herself. So you're gonna just have to let that play out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
like that.
I don't mind it.
think I agree. I think she is scared of the next thing. She's keeping him around, like but then I agree with you. I think he's probably going, I'll get a shag here and a shag there.
Well, it's either... there's two
If
options.
he's the one, but what's interesting
Yeah.
is that he's the one who keeps saying we shouldn't do this anymore.
Yeah, which makes me think he's definitely the one who wants to shag other people. So I think she keeps going back. He's got a bit of a shag, and then he's like, oh.
I think they're both scared, and also it's that thing where normally, and the guy's like trying to be nice about it, so he's trying not to hurt her feelings, and then so that's why he'll keep going back and then be like, but we should stop this, I mean, I don't know completely, but I mean, not talking from experience.
Phoebe, yeah, exactly. Where would you get this from?
Where the girl can't move on because she can't back herself enough, and the guy's being
Yeah.
too nice, so they're just stuck in this kind of spiral, and it's nice enough.
Eventually, one of them will meet someone else, and that's what will stop the
It'll be
spiral.
heart-wrenching.
It'll be heartbreaking for someone, but that's where this is headed. This train is going down. You either get back together, or you accept that one of you's moving on to someone else.
So, yeah, you know who I blame for this situation?
Yeah.
The patriarchy.
Okay.
Yes,
At it again.
100%. Always them.
As I've said before, much to my followers' chagrin,
Straight to camera, Ali Woods.
as I've said before, I am a feminist.
Good.
So the problem is, right? I don't think she's asked about him. I don't think she cares about him.
Yeah.
But she's getting horny. And she's just shagging a bloke who she's comfortable with, who probably knows what she likes.
Yeah.
And that's it. But she's probably worried about getting judged for going out and experiencing new sexual experiences. Go and fuck other people. If you're horny, you don't have to go back to Greg and be like, do those 3 moves that we do.
Greg is your hand. Go get that
Greg,
Alton.
you might,
yeah?
you just, you know what I mean? Go get your Alton. That's the go get your Alton, girl.
Yeah.
Go get your Alton.
So I think the issue is the friend, isn't it? It's the
The
friend
judgment.
being like, no, the friend is written in.
Yeah.
She's not asking for help for her friend. She's asking for her what to do. Because
Yeah.
she knows
Yeah,
it's going on.
Yeah. Oh, okay. This is the advice of the friend.
I'm getting to that. I'm
Oh,
getting
sorry,
to that.
sorry.
Butt out.
I'm
That's
getting to
my
that.
advice to the
I'm
friend. Keep
Get your ass out.
fucking
Get your own Aucton.
Yeah.
All right, everyone get an Aucton first off.
love.
That's the first.
Ultimately, they're going to do what they're going to do, and your input is pretty minimal.
Well, so there's a couple facets to this. I think she needs to, as you're right, Phoebe, she needs to get on with it, you know, and you can say that. She just get on with it and be like, stop going back to him. Like, obviously, you're not that asked about him, otherwise you'd be with him, right? You're just getting horny. Go do sex stuff with other people. Go experience things. Go on dates, you know, look after yourself. Then, for her, I agree, like, it'll probably just work itself out, innit?
Yeah.
It probably will. These things that you've tried, you've said your piece. She's gonna it's classic parenting, right? She's
Yeah.
gonna do this, and then 6 months, a year down the line, be like, I don't know why, I feel like I've wasted, like I was just, and you're like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what happened, man.
You send a final message or a final conversation that's like, I don't think you should do this, but I'm not going to bring it up again.
Yeah.
And then you don't even talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, and if you want to know about it, because it says that now she's hiding it.
she's hiding it.
So what I would maybe say is, look, you have to have a word with yourself. Like, look, I don't agree with this, but are you going to accept it? Because if you're going to accept it, go and tell your friend that you don't really like it and give the reasons, but you'll hear if they do keep doing it, so then you find out. Just in case this guy turns into like a murderer or something, and then you need to know where your friend
And you
last
find
was.
out from your dead, your dead
Yeah.
friend, she
never
haunts
know.
you. I was murdered. Well, this is what happens when you go back to an ex. You know what I mean? So, like, obviously, I will go and avenge your death, but like that's because I'm a friend.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But
I
if,
think
but if
it's a
you
good
don't
idea.
want to hear about it, then you're just going to have to let her pretend that she's not doing it
Mm.
until
You-
she gets over it.
Yeah, you could say that. Like, look, I'm not gonna, as you said, I'm not gonna engage. I'm not gonna engage with this. I know you're doing
don't
it.
get engaged.
You know my feelings on it. Yeah, don't get engaged. You know my feelings about it. So like that's the end of the matter for me. Like if you want to get back together, fine. But I'm not gonna support this. Like
I'm not
we're
involved.
now and then maybe blah blah blah. So like let me know when you're ready to just be single and be confident. If you're worried about being single, just get on with it, bro. Just go out and meet people or just be happy. Like there's
Just
no
smile
point
a bit, love.
The worst thing is just be. I hate. You ever
Chin
meet?
up.
You ever meet those couples though where someone's just with someone adequate? They're just like, well, and
Yeah,
you're just
your
like, why? Huh?
Your girlfriend.
Yeah.
No, I love my girlfriend. My girlfriend's brilliant.
Uno reverse.
Everyone loves my girlfriend, man. She's great. I was at a house party on Saturday with GCC. Lucas actually was there, and
Yeah.
I met his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, she's great. Oh.
No, I'm joking. she's lovely. Older,
Oh.
my guy.
Oh. Oh. Drop him off at school.
But it was one of those where Lucas was finding me very funny, and both our girlfriends were rolling their eyes.
Oh my god, are you going to go on double date?
Maybe.
Cute.
So,
Exciting.
but yeah, just
Can I come
there's-
just for the company?
No, there's but bring little Leonardo. Phoebe, you said you would show me the sights. No, we're going on a triple date.
Yeah.
And Lucas hasn't got a lot of money, so we're just going to go to get a Tesco meal deal.
Come
and sit
on.
outside. in
Under a
park.
bridge.
Yeah, under a bridge. But yeah, don't just force yourself to be with someone that you're not asked about. Like, this lady clearly is not bothered about this guy. Like, otherwise she'd be with him. So just unattach yourself from these people.
Yeah. Detach, move on. Okay, solved it. Dunzo.
I've got a couple of agony uncles.
Yeah, go on. Hit us
Guess
with
who
them.
this one might be from? I'm hopelessly in love with a girl on a far and stupid island, and I cannot fathom life without her.
Leonardo.
Hey, baby! What are we gonna do?
He sent that to about 6 people this
Yeah,
week.
exactly.
Yeah.
Mate, he's going to be
And
on
his
one,
other
he's going to be on that Channel 5 TV show soon. He's just doing it to get a passport. He doesn't care. He's
That's a lovely message from him, though, isn't it?
yeah.
Because the thing is, it just doesn't sound sincere as a Brit
No.
saying that sort of shit.
Exactly. It took me ages to get used to all the compliments, but now I got used to them, and now I'm like, well, I need more.
What, so he would
You know
just be
what
like, you're a
happens?
beautiful lady.
You know
I
what
don't
happens?
what accent that was.
was he from?
You are beautiful. I want to suck your blood.
Italiano, I did beauty. Yes.
You know what happened if in England you were like, I'm hopelessly in love with a girl on a beautiful island. People go, nonce.
Yeah. Where'd you meet? The internet?
Yeah. Okay.
I do have another
Okay.
agony uncle.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Someone has asked how to get out of a not even family wedding, and we've got some context. It's family but not family. My mum is basically the stepmum of the bride. My sister is guilting me into it with childcare, her childcare. My flights are booked and paid for, so I can't pull the whole left my passport somewhere else again and miss the flight. But basically, it's all booked, but she still wants to get out of it.
Where is the
Why?
wedding? Where are they going?
Oh, Portugal.
Portugal.
Why do you want to get out of it?
Well, yeah, free holiday to Portugal.
So I know a bit of context that basically she doesn't like the
her
yeah.
stepsister.
No, well, yeah.
She hates her stepsister. She doesn't want to go to her stepsister's wedding, even though her stepsister's paying for her to go to Portugal.
I don't know if she's paying for it
How about go and steal as much stuff as you can?
from the wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about go?
Well, you've got
and
baggage allowance.
Get your money's worth of like wedding stuff.
go and be really sarcastic with everyone. Be like, oh, doesn't the bride look beautiful? I guess.
Yeah.
What a lovely ceremony.
Is it?
Sure.
Yeah. Just show up. I'd say wear a white dress to the wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wear white.
Wear a white suit. Take both of them out.
Yeah, okay, wear a white power suit.
Yeah.
But she said that she's going to get sucked into childcare.
Oh, she's gonna get sucked. Well, just say I can't look after kids. So you
That
got.
is her own nephew, to be fair, the childcare.
Well, you know, she's got to say I can't look after the kids because of an excuse. Say she's got some kind of eye infection. Don't want to give it to the kid. Boom.
Well,
Right.
then if she's got an eye
Extreme chlamydia.
infection, maybe she couldn't. Yes, maybe,
Yeah.
but then she would
COVID,
get
bro.
out of the.
COVID.
I got COVID, bro.
COVID. I got COVID.
Yeah.
I did a test.
can't travel.
I
Yeah.
can't travel.
No, you want to go. You want to go to the free wedding. You want to go to the free
Wait,
wedding.
what?
You just
I
don't want
thought-
to do any of the shit.
I thought she wasn't going to the free wedding. I thought she didn't want to go to the free wedding.
She doesn't want to, but to be fair, the tickets have already been paid.
Yeah, that's what
for.
I'm saying. She should go to the wedding. She should get out there to enjoy the hotel.
Yeah.
But then just say on the day, be like, got COVID, can't go to the wedding.
But then you couldn't fly back.
Yeah,
you
then
couldn't
you're
fly back.
stuck.
Well, then you're going to have to pay for me to stay here for a week.
And they'd be like, oh, false positive, lol.
Or explosive diarrhea. No one argues with that.
No, well, to be fair, my housemate used to, at uni, my housemate used to use that all the time. And then eventually one of the lecturers was like, you can't have diarrhea this much. And then she went, oh, sorry, I just say that, but it's like I've got women problems. And this this seminar tutor, she was like, yeah, we all have. Fucking
Yeah.
come in.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I've been found out. And she got like a disciplinary. Because this woman was just, this seminar tutor was like, I ain't fucking buying any of that shit. I've heard it all before. And all the blokes were like, oh, of course, yes,
Yeah.
no problem.
That's your internalized misogyny.
Eh?
What?
That's them internalized.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. I thought you were talking to me for a moment.
Wait,
when
so you're saying if
clearly
someone
I'm a
says I have
feminist.
women problems, we should question it?
Well, I'm sorry, but
Is
what is
I don't
a
know what
woman-
to do any
Yeah, but,
more.
like, what is a woman problem? You know?
Driving. That's old. I thought for a moment, I was like, should I say it? And then I was like, you got to clip up stuff for the internet.
Yeah, it's good. That's fine. I mean, it's funny.
No, of course not. I think women are better drivers than men.
So just out of actually, this is good knowledge for me. Like, what if someone says I've got women problems now? Should I be like, I don't care. I'm not gonna that's internalized misogyny.
Well, wouldn't you be like, oh no, what's up?
I'm just saying I don't know where to go now because my whole life I've just, we're taught.
No, that's bait. You can't do that. You got to be like, sorry to hear that. Yeah, bad period. Oh, do you think you can still come in?
Okay.
All that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
And then be like, you will have to catch up on the work.
If someone said to me, I've got men problems.
You'd be like, we all want to kill ourselves, mate. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ.
We've all had the flu once.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes, that's what Tom said about Arsenal losing.
Yeah. So, a lot of man problems this week for me.
So the way that we are solving this, do we think, is go and try and rinse the wedding?
But refuse the childcare. Come up with an excuse for not being able to do childcare. E.g., you're not feeling well, you've got an eye infection, wear sunglasses the whole time, something like that.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie, I think she should just go to the wedding. I mean, what's the problem? Like, if she wants to go to Portugal...
With Glastonbury as well.
Oh, is that why she doesn't want to?
That's part of the
Well,
reason.
if she doesn't want to go, COVID,
Yeah,
and then make sure
COVID.
nothing goes on
No
social media for
pictures,
Glastonbury.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
If she wants to go to Portugal but not to the wedding, I can't help you, man. That's too tough.
Yeah.
How can you get out to Portugal and then fall at the final hurdle?
Yeah, it would be deep though if she went to Glastonbury and they're like FaceTiming her, like, oh, we'll FaceTime you at the ceremony. gotta find somewhere quiet in
She's
Glastonbury.
like, I'm in a COVID tent.
Yeah.
Why are your eyes facing different directions?
Yeah. You're Galvin Harris, like. Oh well, yeah. Just try and get out of it. Basically, I wouldn't go. Cool. All right, let's move on to our final section, which is of course fail mail.
Pew, 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 pew.
Fail mail is where you send in your responses to a certain question that we throw out there. So this week's question was, what is your worst / craziest holiday story? So we got a couple here, and I'll just go first to the AIDIF Pod account.
Can I just say, Leah's also replied to this one and he said, you.
All right, Leah's very keen.
This is what happens when you take someone's virginity.
Yeah.
Phoebe.
Oh, God, no, he's not that young. He's very legal.
Well, that's a good description of anyone's partner. Very legal.
Very legal.
Okay, how about this?
Extremely legal.
Fair play to this person, firstly, for messaging in this story all through the little comment box.
Amazing.
Oh, that's
Fair enough.
dedication.
Well,
So really respect that. I was on safari in Tanzania with my friends. We had known it was a budget tour when we booked and that we would be camping, but we had thought we'd be camping in a fenced area or on a platform. But no, we were in tents in a mowed patch of the savannah. The guide said to us that some animals might wander through the camp at night, e.g. zebra or antelope.
okay. The friendly ones.
Not to worry. Cute, right? The first night, we were woken by the terrified squealing of one animal and the growls of other animals. And thundering feet through the campsite brushing against the tent. It went on for half an hour and I genuinely thought it was lions chasing antelope through the camp. Was convinced I was going to die, clutching my little metal water bottle and friend for dear life. Then heard screaming from another tent and people yelling they were coming into the tent. Turns out it was just a pack of hyenas scavenging.
Oh my God.
And they had stuck their nose into our other friend's tent. The guides slept through the whole thing and thought we were being crazy for being scared. I have a recording of the noises that someone else took to prove I wasn't completely shook. But yeah.
Wow. Oh man. Ask for the recording. I want to hear that. Jesus.
If you can send in that recording, then we would love to hear something.
That's amazing. Oh,
Cool.
yeah.
Thank you very much for sending that into the official AIDIF Pod account. Right, Tom, Phoebe, you got any more?
Yep, I've got one. Okay, so I got kidnapped by an imposter water taxi that took me far out to sea. Bloke saying I was it's taking him out to sea. Fair enough.
Do you want to go on?
Yeah, okay. Nearly died of septicemia because I had too much sex and it gave me a UTI that went rogue.
Yeah, of course, mate.
There you go.
That's from Leonardo. Nah, first time. So,
You always remember.
yeah, he will. 2021, after COVID summer holiday, I chose a beach destination in Spain and went with a friend. All we wanted was beach, hotel, dinner, night out. So one night we were having fun and dancing and two guys approached. They were flirty, wanted to buy us drinks and they were cute. Sent in by Phoebe. This is a great sentence. That was allowed and encouraged.
Okay.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, very nice.
20 minutes after one of them, the one supposed to be hitting on me, starts being a bit intense, not letting me go, too pushy. He wanted my email so he could send me all the super scientific studies he had collected on how COVID was a scam.
This
Brilliant.
does sound like my type.
Brilliant.
And how they have us as puppets on strings. And TV is here to kill us, and social media was the biggest cancer of all time.
Great.
Oh.
I was not only scared as fuck, but I was also drained.
Oh, brilliant. Love that turnaround. Love that switch up there. That's beautiful.
It is great, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is the problem with fit people. This is the problem. You give them so much patience.
That's
Yeah.
why I go for the Uggos.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on,
Oh,
Phoebe.
Phoebe.
Well, they're going for the fit one there
Yeah.
in that regard.
Exactly.
They're regretting it.
Yeah, when you start bombarding them with crystals and whatever.
When they're like, oh, we were supposed to take a right there, and Phoebe goes, that's because Mercury's in retrograde. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, because you weren't looking at Google Maps, Phoebe. Well, no, I think it's because Mercury. So.
I'm following the auras.
I'm following the light of the moon.
Yeah, probably are. Bulgaria, sunny beach.
Yeah.
Got into what we thought was a normal taxi booked from the hotel to go on a night out. All of a sudden, disco lights start flashing. The music was pumped up, and the driver was wearing a sequined bucket hat.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Great. Me and my friend said we felt like we had to be on drugs due to the surreal journey. And then the driver said, "You want ecstasy?"
Great.
Oh my God, as he's driving.
Yeah.
To which we declined. Big fan of the pod, and it was great to meet you and Phoebe at the show in Leicester Square a few weeks ago. P.S. Can you do another live episode? I made that bit up. No, I didn't. Emma. So thank you, Emma. Appreciate
you.
that.
I got recognised at your show, Ali, beforehand.
Great.
Yeah.
Which was very weird, and I should have expected it. And in my head the whole time I was like, "Be nice, be nice,
Yeah.
be nice."
And then what did you actually say to them? Sorry,
I
no
was
selfies.
like,
No
sorry,
selfies.
Sorry, I'm actually still working right now.
Get the fuck off me, fucking hell. Jesus.
Security.
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 Oh,
I've
where am I
got-
thinking like?
I've got one here. A man came to our USA rental, middle of the night, covered in blood. Sheriff picked him up.
What the
USA
hell?
rental. Okay.
What is that, like a hostel,
What is that?
motel thing?
Maybe, yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh,
This
Jesus.
is from someone that I used to live with, and I feel like that story should have come up at some point.
Jesus, yeah.
Someone just put got fucked. So that's fun. Got fucked.
I'd been carrying my passport until the last day, put it in my backpack, it got stolen.
Oh.
Classic.
My dog jumped off a bridge as we walked across it, fell through a tree, and survived fine, not a scratch.
Oh, well, that's good. Good resolution there.
Yeah.
So someone said, Carnival in Portugal, husband needed to use his Robin Hood trousers as he forgot his normal trousers. Had to sleep in a train station in Edinburgh due to a wrong booking.
Good.
And then someone said, having a date in the airport.
Oh, what?
It's not crazy, just unexpected.
An airport date.
That's a lovely date. Start off at the Weatherspoons.
Yeah, mate.
And you go look around the WH Smith.
That's about after my own heart. Just I'll get a quick date in before I gotta go. Gotta get a quick one.
Look around the other WH Smith. You know? Compare the WH
He
Smith.
matched you on Tinder in the airport, in the lounge, just waiting. He'd be like, "Do you want to go on a date
Buy
now?"
whatever you like in duty free,
Yeah.
darling.
Yeah.
It's on the card.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Day in the airport.
I rate a airport date. Well done. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening to All I Do Is Fail. Please keep supporting us. Tell your friends. Share as much as you possibly can. We love you and we love having you listen. Ali?
Appreciate it. Yeah, give us 5 stars on iTunes and share us with your friends and post our episodes. And if you want an extra episode every weekend to support us financially, then go to patreon.com/AIDIF POD. And for $5 a week, $5 a month even, $5 a month, you get an extra episode every week. I don't know why I keep stuttering that. Thank you very much to everyone who came to my work in progress yesterday as well. Got a couple of work in progresses coming up in Hastings and in Leicester.
Oh.
So yeah, check them out. Phoebe.
All right.
Goodbye, Piffytons.
See you, Piffies. Take care.
Bye.